you're never leaving your life. Like, it's like, I feel like there's this misconception of people feeling like they have to completely abandon every single inch of who they were. And I feel like instead of looking at it like that, like, I'm completely new person, like, yes, you're a new person, you're learning more, you're not the same person you were, you're changed, you're becoming more of yourself, you're learning more of what you really believe in, or what you're really fully aligning with, whatever you're being pulled into in this life, right? But there's this huge thing where it's like you're almost feeling like you're abandoning who you were instead of bringing it along for the ride, and feeling like, especially if you're in like a spiritual space, or feeling like you're maybe maturing into this life, and you feel like you have to almost put on a facade that you can't be the person you were, or like act in any ways they were, or you're not real, or it's not like actually happening, or you're not mature enough, or you're not an adult enough, or you're not growing in the ways that you said that you were. But it doesn't mean that it takes away your fucking joy. Your life is a fucking movie. Like, when you stop making your life so fucking hard to exist in because you're learning all this new information, you're shitting on it, and you're making it seem like it's, oh gosh, now I know all this information, now I can't be human, now I can't be a person, now I can't be funny, goofy, I can't exist in the way that I've always been. And yes, obviously, maturing, changing your habits, changing your behaviors towards people, towards things, is beautiful things, but it doesn't mean take away your color. It doesn't mean dole out who you are to kind of protect yourself almost, right? Like, it's not like, oh, I have to do this because it's the right thing. Like, there's all these different ways of like what your path will look like and how you're going to exist and the information that you have. There's not one fucking person in this world that is given the same exact information and perceives it the same way that you do and experiences the way that you do. Like, how you go about communicating, you're experiencing your life, like how you like go and like have new adventures and do different things is completely up to you, and how it will unravel for you is so in your hands. But it doesn't mean just because you want to be the best of the best doesn't mean you being the best of the best and being the best possible person you could be does not mean that you have to sit there and like, oh god, I have to stop myself from doing the fun things or the things I used to like to do, or like I have to stop myself from enjoying life in this way because I used to enjoy my life that way and I'm not that person anymore, or like silly things like that, you know what I mean? Or completely cut parts of yourself off because it's connected to the person you used to be. And it's almost like you're not making what you do cool. You're making yourself feel shitty about who you were, when it's like that person is exactly who they needed to be, and it literally brought you to where you're at right now. Without that person, there would be nothing. You would be nothing without them. And it's like they've given you such a gift of having like realizations and having understandings, and it's so fucking cool. And it's like you get to be watching your life unravel in a beautiful fucking way. Like, it's just like, wow, like I'm going through these ups and downs, but I always end up like figuring stuff out, and like it's growing me, it's stretching me, it's making me a different person, it's scaring me, but it's also making me realize like I'm capable of this and that and that. And like, it's like, I feel like with knowledge comes with responsibility, and there's almost this big pressure you're putting on yourself that truly is not, it's not necessary. It's not necessary to put such a huge pressure on yourself to be perfect or to be a certain way just because you have all this knowledge. This knowledge is going to actually, you're going to engage with it in the way that is best for you and the way that actually works with you. And like, yes, it's going to feel uncomfortable and like gross and icky, and then you're going to feel like if you don't do it, you're a terrible person, you're not doing the right things. Or if you do it, then you're like, okay, but I have to do it in the right way. Like, you have to, there's no rules. Like, there's no rules. Like, it's like, express yourself, stretch it, and make yourself like get uncomfortable, but like don't let yourself, like, obviously don't let yourself shrink because of these new things. Like, actually embrace it and make it a part of you. And how I mean to say this is like, if you're learning how to kind of create a, let's say like you're creating a big project, you're having a big project with work, and you're learning a different style, like you're learning how to, let's say like someone, your PowerPoints are usually pretty like A to Z, and like you usually just put all the data and the information, right? But this person brings in, it's like, look, I actually saw that like more people, like they'll usually interact or actually like agree with this topic more if you add in the data, but also having that human interest. Like you bring in a lot more like playfulness to this. Like you're adding this to be a little more, you have to have a little more silliness, or like there's like maybe like little memes or something that's kind of like more for humanness, and not so much like back to back to back. Like when you become a little more different from the people that are usually throwing these fucking PowerPoints together, usually boring and it's a yawn. But when you have something that like stands out, people really remember you. So it's like you're getting that information, and it's not automatically being like, oh my god, everything I've ever done was so shit because I did not have this information. That's not what you're doing. It's not how you're supposed to feel. It's not, and it's okay if you feel like that. It's just like, that's not what this information was meant for you to feel like. It was meant for you to, this is what it really wants to do for you. It really wants you to see, hey, I had something that I created before because it felt safe, but there's this new thing in the mix that I just learned, and now I can expand that. I can add on everything and then put it together and make it even something better that's going to benefit my life and benefit things around me and attract more things into my life, and more opportunities, more yeses than nos. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is what all that knowledge is really wanting to do for you. It wants you to grow. It wants you to feel better, but there's always going to be that discomfort at first, and it doesn't want you to feel like you getting new knowledge or growing as a person or maturing a little bit doesn't mean that you just like have to abandon or not be like the person you were before. You can be super silly, you can make mistakes, you can have that like humanness to you. Like, it's okay to still be sarcastic, it's okay to still act like if your jokes are a little bit like, oh, I'm an asshole, like that's just who you are. Like, it's not like you're an asshole, it's like, oh my god, you're just such a like a little dickhead kind of thing. Like, it's like you're funny, like that's your humor, and that's okay, and it never had to not be okay. Like, I feel like there's just such a sense of like, there's so many no's and like, yes, oh my god, you can only do this, you can only do that. Like, this is life. We're supposed to have fun. We can go, it doesn't mean that you can stop. Like, you don't have to stop like having fun with people your age, or having fun in general. Like, what people do, like when they're drinking, maybe if you don't want to partake in drinking anymore, you can still hang out with people that like do drink, and like the silly things that happens at a party. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many different types of things you could still do and not close yourself off from it. Like, there's games, there's human connection, there's genuinely like I keep getting this image, I'm freaking crying when I keep getting this image of like when people like go and like skinny dip together, like after like a big like a party at a lake or something during the summer. Like, I keep getting that image in my head, and I feel like like stuff like that, like actually doing stuff that is fun and funny and carefree. Like, you can still be this person, you can still be this person that does whatever the freak you want. And you can still, like, your life is so cool. Your life can be even cooler now, because now there's emotional regulation. Now there's learning about how to actually respect someone in a situation instead of it being tense. It can actually be more joyful and more fun and more like, and less like afraid of something to be happening, because you can like de-stress yourself. There's less tension. Like, you can actually know what to do in these situations as you're learning and engaging with. Like, it doesn't matter if you're not doing it completely correct the first time, like first couple times, 100 times you do it. It's all about learning and practicing and taking the time out to be like, I acknowledge where I did wrong. I acknowledge that I can grow from this. I acknowledge that I'm actively doing this. Like, I'm going to start saying the words even if it doesn't sound completely right, or if it doesn't make sense. You're sitting there taking accountability. You're sitting there genuinely trying to change it, and you're sitting there like actively shifting your life in that. Like, there's so many different ways you can see what you do, what you're learning. And it's not just like this big ass bore, like your life has to be like this sober fest, and it's like making it seem like it's not fun to be yourself anymore. Like, it's like it has to be like this super like daunting thing, like everything's so scary and so heavy, and like it's not fun anymore. It's actually the most fun it will ever be, because now you don't give a fuck. Now it's even more so, because you're like, it doesn't matter what anyone else is saying about me. It matters what I feel and what I'm doing and what I can do and what I can like see for myself. Like, this is why it's like once you have this perspective, this understanding, it's like like, start recording yourself while you're going through, like, oh my god, like, I feel like I'm on a freaking, like, roller coaster right now. I feel so insane, and my emotions are kind of, like, I'm in the old identity, or I'm, like, going through, like, a trigger right now, and I'm triggered so bad right now. But I know, like, as I'm going through this, like, I'm gonna talk myself through it right now, like, you can record that, and then literally give yourself, like, a reward after you talked it out, you really get your emotion out, scream, whatever the heck you gotta do. Make your life, like, you are literally living your little coming of age movie. You have to understand, like, you are literally living out your movie. You're living out your life, and your life is meant to be imperfect, just like a movie is. Like, do you understand? You see so much film of people, like literally, you think, oh, I wish I could be like that. You are like that. Your life is exactly like that. You just have to make it like that and realize it and be in it, be present. So if that takes you recording all these moments in your life when things are hard, and then after you reward yourself with, like, some music and you're screaming one of your favorite songs, that is your life. Your life is magical. Your life is a movie. And I feel like so many of us don't sit in the present and don't see what magic we freaking have. And this is exactly why all of us fall victim to scrolling on our phones and thinking that life is not going to change and life is the same and we're stuck and it's scary and things won't work out and things are really, really, like, nerve-wracking, and it's just not true. Like, yes, things can be nerve-wracking, things can feel like they're stuck, but that doesn't mean it is. These are just things in our subconscious because, like, we're scared to move forward. Like, but you know what happens when we do? We get even more free. We get even more free. Like, it's fucking crazy. Like, your life is a movie. You're creating your movie. You have been sitting. You've been in the part where it's like you were just at a place that you were like, oh, I didn't know where to go. Like, I didn't know what other information needed. Like, I didn't even know what the fuck I was doing in my life. Now you got all this information right now. You're learning so much. Now you're learning how to embody and implement it into your life. You're literally like, you're coming into the freaking peak, bro. And it's just going up from here. Like, it's just going up from here, bro. Like, and that's it. And that's what life is about. It's about really feeling all what the present is like, literally here for you. It's literally gifting you such beautiful things, and you have to realize, in order to experience these things, you have to allow yourself to stretch and be there and experience it. So if it takes recording yourself to be there, that's all you fucking need to do. If you need to make sure that you're not going to scroll your way out of an emotion, do it. If you feel like that you're about to explode on someone, or you're about to cry out of overwhelm, or you're whatever, cry. Don't explode on that person if you possibly can, and then really take yourself away from the situation. Or if you can, be like it's always just engaging with it. Change the behavior, change the vocabulary, change what you would have said. Break the pattern. You've learned all this information. Now it's time to use it. But give yourself the fucking grace and have fun with it. Listen to the songs. Go streaking. maybe it's same with one at the same time. Like, literally, go hang out with friends. Don't block people out from your life if they are not, even though they're not perfect people. Just if these people are not, as long as they're not treating you like shit, consistently being like people that have never ever been there for you, and you literally know that they're like constantly on drugs and they're just not actually in there for you, then they're good people. They're just people that, but if they're not doing any of those things, if they're not like terrible friends that like resulted from like a really bad part of your life, and they were actually good people that never did anything wrong to you, keep those people in your life. They love you. They want to be there for you. They want to have fun with you. So go have fun. Just, you're learning through them. This is life. This is literally what it is. That's what it is. And now you get to create more freely. You get to attract more opportunities freely. Okay? Just sit in the present. Be here. That's all you need to do. Like, it's all what you're getting called for. It's all what God wants you to do, honestly. Source, whatever. Just be here. Your life is a fucking movie. Make it cool. Accept that it's already cool. Okay? You don't have to be a bore. I hope this makes sense, and I hope that everyone that's watching this genuinely got something from this, okay? I love you.